Pythagorean theorem. This is a very, very simple concept. We use this to figure out the sides of a triangle, particularly a right triangle. And if it's a right triangle, it's going to be a three-sided polygon with a right angle inside of it. Okay. And typically, if this is a right triangle, then this rule is going to be true. And what that means is that both sides are going to be equal to each other. Your left side is going to be equal to your right side. If it is not equal, then therefore it is not a right triangle, okay? So again, if we have the left side equal to the right side, it equals a right triangle. And then vice versa, if I have the left side not equal to the right side, then it does not equal a right triangle, okay? And so we're going to be using algebra, squaring to do this problem. So number one, it says, do the following lengths form a right triangle? So we want to see if this rule is true. So to complete that, we're going to go ahead and start off and use our Pythagorean theorem. A squared plus b squared equals c squared. A squared plus b squared equals c squared. All right, and then we're going to go ahead and figure out what is A, what is B, and what is C, okay? And so typically, whenever you have a right triangle, you look for the L, okay? And you put the little right triangle sign there, and opposite of that L is always going to be C. And then everything else could be either A, and then this could be B. 6 could be A, 8 could be B. Doesn't matter, okay? And so we're going to go ahead and finish solving the problem, and we just plug it in. So we got 8 squared plus b squared equals 9 squared. And if this is a right triangle, then left and right side should be equal to each other. So we got 8 times 8, that's 64, plus 6 times 6, which is 36, equals 9 times 9, which is 81. And then we want to finish this operation here on this side. 64 plus 36, that is 100. 100 equals 81. So therefore, this is not a right triangle. Okay, so this is not a right triangle. Okay, so we do the next one. We have a squared plus b squared equals c squared. And then remember that look for the L, okay? And then remember, if it's opposite of the L, which is this here, then whatever number is opposite of that is always going to be C, okay, or the hypotenuse. And then everything else, we have A, and then B. So we got a squared as 12 squared plus 5 squared equals 13 squared. So we got 12 times 12. That's 144 plus 5 times 5, which is 25. And 13 times 13, that gives us 169. 144 plus 25, 169. So this is a right triangle. Okay? So I want you to go ahead and do the same thing for these here. Remember, all right, I'm gonna start you off with number 5. That you always want to look for the L, and then you can determine that the length that is opposite of that is going to be C, and then this is going to be A, and then B. All right, so good luck.